Yeah, what's good, brother? Vincent, right?
Yes.
Donnie, nice to meet you, man.
Man,
No, you look good, I know. I work with a private organization. We track solicitation of adults and minors. This chick, this woman, they are illegal. They wanted to go through us, not the police. So I was hoping me and you could just have a word. If you wanted to step down the street, get away from family, I don't want the neighbors or anything to hear. So
yeah, that's fine.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
thank you.
No worries. I'll be right there.
Yeah, appreciate it.
What's up?
We were friends in high school. Christ. Jesus, yeah. Keep the camera on in case it comes out. What's good, brother? Not to give you a problem, nothing. Camera's just here for both our safeties. No one's gonna hurt no one. Is it cool if we just walk down here? Or?
Yeah.
So, the chat, bro. So, how do we know,
on a random app.
what's the app called?
Grinder.
Grindr? Okay. Is that everyone? Like boys, girls?
Boys, girls, yeah.
Okay, I've heard that before. Sorry, this is like one of, I just started recently, so. Yeah. But, you look familiar, so you went to MacArthur?
Yeah.
It's a shame. All right, so basically what were you guys gonna do today?
We were just gonna hang out.
Yeah, all right. I mean, listen, the mother just called us a few hours ago and she was, she was heated, of course. She's been tracking her phone. It's a big, and I know these girls, bro, they go online, they join these apps, and you have to be 18 to join that app. So
yes.
she really shouldn't be on there in the first place.
No, yeah.
No, I thought that was good. Just back up a few. Don't be like all weird on him. He's good. But, yeah, it's just, we're all men. We know how it works. Like, we Snapchat, we talk to girls, we do our thing. That, so I know that they be going around, they do this, and now we as the adults, we got to deal with the adult repercussions.
Yeah.
And they're just kids. They get you want to walk down here?
Yeah, just a little bit more.
And hide the camera a little bit. And then they get away with it always because that's just how it works.
Yeah.
But they are legal. So they wanted to go through us, and I basically just want to get this result today. So I know it's not going to lead anywhere. You're not going to go online tomorrow, like another girl. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Etc. So I just want you, let's just be honest. Let's just have a good rapport here.
Yeah.
And then let's just see where it goes. Because I didn't want to go through authorities, nothing like that.
No,
that's
no.
silly. Don't want to get them in trouble. Don't want to get them. So what apps do we usually go on?
It's usually Grinder. Sometimes I go on Tinder. Anything that girls and boys are on.
Like the Meet 24s?
Meet 24 is another girl.
I've heard of Telegram and those others. Yeah, I mean, I smoked weed back in the day, so
yeah, I don't have Telegram or any of those.
I recently just found out that's used for a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
I've always just used it to buy weed back in the day too.
Yeah.
But just walk a little bit down. I don't want to.
No worries.
But yeah. So we basically just want to get that track today, just get this covered. So what were you guys gonna do?
Like I said, we were gonna hang. I was gonna cook some dinner right now for the family, and I wasn't gonna do absolutely nothing.
How old did she say she was?
She told me she was 20. On the app it said she's 20.
But what did she say after that when you guys got the messages? I don't want to open up the chats and open everything and read everything. So let's just be honest.
She was 14.
14. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. But you're Italian too?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Vinny's cool name. All right.
Yeah.
I was about to say. All right. That's all Paisan. That's dope. But yeah, she did say she was 14, and the chats continue to stay promiscuous a little bit, or
a little bit.
A little bit. All right. What did you say to her? That was
just hang out. Probably I would hook up, but not in a sexual way.
You guys said kissing?
Yeah.
I mean, hook up not in a sexual way. I mean, what is that
Just kissing.
Yeah, it's always I mean, if me and him hooked up and we said not in a sexual way, I mean.
Well, nothing you know.
You meant like nothing past kissing, or
Yes.
nothing that she wouldn't want to
Yes.
do. Okay, because I'm big on consent.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah. No, so
that's
am I.
number one. Yeah,
That's 100%.
So you were only gonna kiss her, have sex with her, all
No,
that.
I wasn't gonna.
Well, I'm saying only if she was okay, or you were gonna have.
No, I wouldn't have.
But you were only gonna kiss her and do anything she wants to do if it was okay with her.
If it was okay,
all right.
yes.
I appreciate that. 'Cause
Yes.
That's the real thing. You know what I mean? That's like the shit we normally deal with.
Yeah.
And
No.
I
I'm
skimmed
not
through your
into
chats because it was just like, I was like, he doesn't seem. I was like, I'm not recording this. This is not.
Yeah, no.
I was like, this is silly. We can handle this right here, right now.
Yeah.
We did a little background research.
What's up? Okay, yo, they when I called for mine, they were like, yeah, everything is they're out of insulin and all this other shit. So
They had an order.
yeah,
That stuff
so
was
I have to
on.
go back
I
for
think
it.
they said mine's
Okay. So yeah, I'll be starting it. Once you get back, it should be almost ready. Perfect. Sounds good.
Oh, one last thing. So my buddy Rob told me, he was like, oh, I'm sad. You know, as a Christian, this guy died. I said,
Oh yeah, the guy that
Oh, Charlie
shot,
Kirk.
Charlie
That was
Kirk.
crazy.
so
That was nuts.
I was like, how'd he die? He said, oh, he was assing me. I was like, oh, okay. I said, looks like it's too much ass for one man.
Bro, yo, he was terrible. He was terrible with that. But all right, yeah. So let me just finish up talking to the guys and then
All right.
let me know. See you soon.
Charlie Kirk shit was crazy.
Yeah.
We just heard about that in the office. I was
Dude,
like, what
it
the
had
fuck
to
is
have
that
been,
about?
It had to have been like a military or something because
That's
the
what I was
way
thinking. It
that
looked
that
like a controlled tear. It was like
Yeah.
one.
And they
That's what I
said
was
the
saying.
minimum was 200 like yards or whatever. So
Really?
it could have been further. So that means, you know, wind, all that, like the landing, like
Yeah.
to get right on the jugular
That's
too.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. If, I don't know. Do you actually see the video?
I just saw the video actually.
Yeah, we saw it on Instagram. They're not.
Yeah,
deleting
yeah,
it.
on Instagram.
They're gonna be working overtime to delete that shit because
Yeah.
everybody's posting it right now.
It's been about
Is that faces? Is that getting everybody's? All right, I'm just making sure.
It's been about 250K or maybe even more posts so far.
Oh my god. Yeah, I know. You just search up Charlie and everything.
Everything's right there.
Yeah, the video f***ing grossed me out. I hate seeing gore. I can't look at that type of shit, bro.
See, I don't mind it because my father was ex-military, my uncle was, so
Oh, really?
I'm
Okay.
just around.
Did you
all-
join?
I wanted to, but I'm a diabetic, so my sugars are
Oh
back.
shit. Okay, yeah, no,
So,
they kick you right the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually in the Marine Corps for a few years. So,
Really?
Yeah, I loved
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No, thank you. I appreciate your appreciation. But yeah, right when I saw that shot, I was like, yo, that looked like a controlled tear. I was like, right
100%.
there, right there. I was like, ah, that's
Yeah, and his wife and 2 kids were there.
yeah. That's they were there. Oh my god, I didn't even fucking know about that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fucking-
Yeah.
They just officially pronounced that,
Yeah.
so that's rough.
When they got him, because his bodyguards were actually ex-military too, so they were able to control the bleeding, everything. But once they got him to the hospital, he's dead,
Yeah, right.
dead on site, which was
I don't know how they even let shit like that happen. Like they're.
it's crazy. That's the world.
I don't know. It's sad, bro. I really didn't want to see that happen.
Absolutely not.
Hopefully for better days. But did your family know that you're
No.
okay? Not gonna expose you or
No.
nothing. I don't like that shit. I don't. No, like that. I don't like people getting exposed. I don't mind.
No.
You know what I mean? I got a lot of family members that are gay and whatnot, or into whatever. So cool for them.
Yeah.
Everybody should be happy. But obviously, you know, there's a certain age.
No.
Because-
Trust me, that.
You know, you were nice, but as the adult, like, we know better. So that's why it's like they don't have the right to consent. So even if she was okay with it, which you said,
Yes.
you know, which
Unless
I appreciate.
There was a consent. No,
Yeah.
I'm not like that.
And I appreciate that so much, but even though they still don't have the right to consent, you know what I mean? They're still too young. Do you know what the age of consent is?
16, 17,
17 in New York. That is the biggest issue, I think, with all of this,
Yeah.
is that it's a different age in a state.
Yeah.
So it opens up for, because if you want to drive to Jersey right now, you know, this would only be a few years, like a year or two off, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's not cool either. You didn't send any explicit images. I appreciate that.
No, yeah. Like I said, I don't. That's
No,
not.
yeah, that's not you.
That's not me. Yeah. Yes, I did. You know,
I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah.
And you, all right. So who hit up who first on the app?
she did.
She hit you up first on Grindr. All right. So,
Because I don't have a picture of me, so a lot of times people just randomly hit me up or they'll say, "Who you?" Da da da. And
Okay.
then I ask, I find out, and then it goes from there.
but it I think you hit her up first right here. That would be you.
I'm assuming, yeah, I'm not like. I'm
no big deal. It's just the app, and you know, obviously on the app it said, you know, a legal age, and then when you guys brought it over to text messages, I'm guessing not that long after, like a few minutes maybe. That's when she said the real age, and it stayed promiscuous, but not too terrible. It really, I've seen so much worse, bro. Like, you're not a bad guy. That's why, like, we're here talking.
That,
Normally, like, you know, I didn't even want to do this, but I was like, bro, this is like, I'm not putting this guy anywhere he doesn't need to. He doesn't belong. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Plus, you went to MacArthur and shit. That was my school too. So, alright, that sucked the read up on. You know, I mean, I did a little background research. That was your sister?
And my brother.
I recognize her.
Yeah.
Just from school. She graduated what?
2019.
2019?
Correct. 18 or 19. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you did say, I get. She asked what happens.
Yeah.
What did you say after that?
Rock hard, and I just, you know, I need to come.
I appreciate you being honest. Yeah, I don't. All right, makes my life so much easier. Don't gotta. Sometimes you gotta do the back and forth.
Yeah.
People get hostile. People are trying to like make more of it than it has to be. Then the cops have to come for a whole other reason.
Yeah.
And obviously,
any of that.
we don't want that shit happening. It's just silly. Since we're being honest with each other, bro, I'm just gonna close the book. I'll put it out the way for now. I don't want to open it up again, you know, unless you're not honest. But we could wrap this up fast. This is the only time this has ever happened,
the only
right?
time. I'm not even gonna. No more. I'm gonna delete the number. I'm gonna delete.
Okay, good.
Everything's done.
No, yeah, I appreciate that.
I'm honestly, I don't need any of that. I'm just getting back on my feet from a lot of other shit. Like, you know, it is up a little bit on my part, understandable. But,
No, yeah, 100%.
you know, that's why, like I said, I don't send no pigs,
No, I noticed that. I appreciate that. You did want to take her over to Snapchat though to verify she was a real because you didn't want to get arrested.
Yeah.
So you did know.
Well, when she texted me.
No, yeah, but I'm saying that you didn't know what you were doing
Yes.
was wrong. How are you gonna sneak her over tonight with everybody here?
Oh, it was just about my parents. My parents is gone.
Yeah, I read something about vacation and then aunt, and I was confused about that.
Yeah.
Did she come by today?
No.
Bother you yet? No. All right, good.
So
She's not coming by anytime soon. Cause
I hope not, but
if we could walk a little more down there if you want to stay out the way. I don't want to get you caught up in shit.
If we could just start almost wrapping it up. That's
No, we'll definitely try. I just definitely want to get over all this. So the other apps, you don't have Telegram, Zangy, Me24.
Nope.
I mean, with your permission, would you mind just opening up your phone, just showing me like that real quick?
I can show you. Yeah.
I'm not going to touch her or do anything.
I can show you. So all the apps that I have, 8-ball. These are just like games. Why is this not going up more? Oh, there we go. Verizon, City. I have Discord, but that's because of Xbox and
Can you open it up real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
No, like I said, I have no problem with it.
Which those girls are of age?
These are in Discord chats, like servers.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'm not too familiar with Discord.
No, yeah, they're literally when you go onto them or whatever, it's just like.
It's not your sister or anything, right?
No.
Okay, good.
It's just a whole bunch of people that are on here.
And
Like 180 people and stuff like that.
And do you have younger siblings, younger nephew, niece, anything like that?
My sister was the youngest.
How old is she?
She's 22.
So, all right, you're 27.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 5 years on her. What if you were 18 and she was 13?
Oh, I'd be pissed.
You'd be pissed, right?
I'd be pissed. I'd probably be
100%.
walking on someone's door.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And you're lucky she didn't have. Her dad's not in the photo.
No,
apparently like that. So I like that you showed sincerity about that. Like you're, because it is sad. It is. But then they end up on apps like this. You know what I mean? And it's not good.
No,
they're doing things like this.
Yeah.
And they're getting guys like you who you got a job. What do you do for work?
Right now, I'm looking for work.
Looking?
Yeah, I usually do. I've done moving for 11 years. I did other side jobs and this and that, so.
I did moving for a little bit. I hated that shit.
I love it.
Do you really? It's a good workout.
Good
But it's
workout,
fucking
and
I'm so good at it, I become like management and stuff within weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
You get paid well?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get paid that well.
Yeah, it's because I've been doing so much with my experience. They have to.
No, they should.
You know, I go in there and I let them know.
What did you go to school? Like college?
No.
No, I didn't either. Fuck this
Yeah,
thing.
fuck that shit.
I was about to say. No one does that shit anymore. They said last year 50% of graduates don't have a job.
Yeah.
That's fucking. So I mean,
the
everybody.
The workplace right now is terrible.
Like, I think it's like 20% or some shit doesn't have a job just in general. So it's just fucking, anyone could fall into that. You said. Okay, you said we could do whatever you want. When you get here, we'll lay down, put a movie on, cuddle, go from there. Nothing crazy. Some hard eyes, random things. You know, you follow other decoy accounts already.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because of like
those girls look very young.
Yeah, sometimes that
obviously young.
I didn't really expect this to happen. That's like with me, but I followed them and everything. So
no, yeah, because just talking to you, bro, like you are no one like any of the others I met. You know what I mean? Like they're big, they're smelly, they're gross, they're angry, and you know they're what you call them. They're files. Yeah. But you're a nice guy. You know, clean cut. You're trying to get your shit together. Like we live in somewhat of the same area
and somewhat of a decent area too.
Yeah, it is very nice in the summer. It's beautiful out here. When I was in North Carolina and shit, all I wanted to do was just come home and be back with family and shit. And listen, bro, this is not the end of the world. You know what I mean? You just can't do this shit again.
No, and I'm giving you my honest, everything's done.
And I appreciate that.
This conversation.
And you've never, listen, not even gonna get mad at you, not gonna come at you. I just want to be honest because I already know the answer. But what other younger women have we chatted in the last few months on social media?
Only 18.
There's been none? Not on the Instagram or the decoy profiles? Maybe you stopped texting them right away, they hit you up first?
Unless they didn't lie to me every time I talk to someone. 18 is the youngest.
Okay. Because you still can get in trouble in New York if someone tells you an age and then that's not their age, and that's not your fault. And I've heard of shit like that happening because we get all types of cases. Yeah. We had a case like that happened in a bar. I'm like, what the f*** is a 16-year-old doing in a bar?
I mean, like I said, I personally don't know, but every time I've never heard of anything else, so.
That's good. I appreciate your honesty too.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not. This is completely. It's something that shouldn't have happened, and it will never happen.
Because when they showed us your stuff, I was like, oh, okay. Like I thought you hit up a different decoy, and then you got this one. I was like, wait, who is this? Is not even a decoy. This is a person. Who is this? And that's why I'm able to come here today and just talk to you, because if it was just a decoy, but did just go through like that. It might have just been the police showing up. Is this your family or anything?
No.
Okay, cool. Just act like we're just talking about school and shit.
Yeah. If you want, we can start walking back.
Yeah, we'll start walking back that way. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
That's not that. But yeah, because I was just worried because you have the house alone. There's no one here. If a 14-year-old does show up to, a younger age woman does show up to something like this, you could traumatize her for life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So 100%. We can't have that.
No, that absolutely not.
I know you said consent and all that, and we remember being kids, right? We wanted to, be young, be cool. You want to keep walking down there? Or you want to stay here?
We can stay right.
All right. You want to be young, smoke weed, do cool things. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember being 16, creating a fake Tinder, getting caught for it in school.
Yeah.
Shit happens, but if I did get roped into something at that age, I don't think I would have been ready for it.
No,
and I'm happy 100%. It didn't work. I'm happy nothing was seen of it, but it could have been bad. And that's actually why I got into this, because I've seen it happen too many times, and it's vice versa, because there's a lot of good, hardworking guys just trying to get on their feet, do the right thing. I'll lower my voice, my fault.
No, you're good.
Trying to do the right thing, get a job. I've seen you around town. Seen your siblings around town.
Yeah.
Me and your sister are probably in high school at the same time. I graduated in 22.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and this is gonna stay between us. I'm gonna go out and be like this and that. I don't give a shit. Because you're gonna go through my memory like that with all the. I'm gonna go home. See another 20 guys that are terrible. Awful human beings. But you know, we just, you know, we were worried about this though, because she could have came over, she could have been traumatized. You know, what if she tried running out the house, you know, scared after, you know, she thought she was ready. You know, what are you going to do in that situation? She runs out the house screaming, crying, you know, and you're like, you know, you're not trying to be a bad guy. You listened, you know, you did the consent, but she wasn't ready. You know what I mean? And that's why children, you know, they just don't have that right. They don't have, you know,
to say yes when
exactly, because
stuff.
You know, do you know when the frontal cortex, I think it's called?
For a man, it's like 19 or 20, and then for a woman, a woman is like 19 or 20, and then a man is like 25.
Really, it's different.
That's what I've heard before. Yeah.
That's cool. All right, I'm happy I learned that, because I've always just heard it was like 45. 25. I'm sorry.
Men 25 because we're stupid. Yeah. So you know, but I mean, women supposedly is 18. That's why I guess they're more mature.
Yeah.
But
I don't know where that emotional part goes.
Exactly. That's just coming straight from the heart and
literally.
the mind. That's it.
They're the smarter ones, but they put it to the side more.
Exactly.
It is what it is. So. But that's the thing though, you know, boy, girl, whatever it is, we still gotta protect them. Still gotta, you know, you're not like the type of guy we protect them from normally.
No,
you know what I mean? You're not driving around in an ice cream truck. You're not some old 50-year-old creepy grandpa. You're nice 27-year-old dude trying to make dinner.
That's
nothing's burning on the stove or nothing.
I didn't. No, I'm going to the grill.
Oh shit! What are you making?
Some steak and sweet potato fries.
No shit. Damn, bro.
And then my brother's doing mixed vegetables, but I don't eat vegetables.
If this was a different setting, bro, we'd get along. You know what I mean? We talking fine. We'd eat some steak. I love steak. Sweet potato fries.
And I've been marinating it since 9 in the morning.
Shit, bro. And you was gonna waste it on a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
I know.
And you're a cool guy, dude. Like, why don't you, you know, like, move on to the next, like another one.
I'm done with, because I haven't been with anybody in a while, so I just, you know, let me just get back and check it out.
I hear that a lot, and I feel bad when I hear that, but it's just like
now it's just I'm worried about myself. I'm not worried about nothing.
You should. Yeah, you should be. I mean? You know, just stay on the right checklist because you're family. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows each other in town. Like I had no idea I was gonna somewhat know you. You know what I mean? And like I'm like more sad, disappointed in that.
Yeah.
But it's not the end of the world. This didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? It ended with us.
Great.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that too.
And you made this so easy for me. Thank you again.
Like I said, I'm not here to.
No, I know.
I've been arrested so many times. Sometimes to the point where like it was with weed and like knives and shit.
Yeah.
I don't go back with the police either because I know it's a long process. If I'm going back and forth, now you're here for 3 hours, 4 hours.
And who the wants to deal with that?
You don't. I don't.
Fines and shit.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you gotta do your job.
If we brought this to the police, I'd have to get subpoenaed and talk, and I wouldn't want to go to court and be like, "This guy's a terrible guy." Like, look at you. You know, you're chilling. You're nice. You gave us a conversation.
And even too, right now in front of you, I'll delete everything that I have on here just so that way it's.
Well, you don't gotta do all that. I do it later, bro. I trust you. You know, we had a simple conversation.
I'm just gonna do it right now anyway. Nope. Just so that way you know. That's delete, and I didn't even save the number.
No, yeah, her mother definitely blocked you off it already. She's not getting that phone back anytime soon, bro. I know that mother was definitely putting hands.
Yeah,
she wasn't. I think she had it like, I don't know if you could do this with the Apple, but like you could track like the screen of your kid's phone.
Yeah, Apple
from their phone. So she didn't know her phone was getting tracked the whole time. So she was pissed. She was almost wanting to come down here herself. And I was like, no, you let us handle it. We're gonna do it. And then even with a simple background search, you know, pretty easy to find family members. You know, and it's sad too, because like when you do something like this, you're putting your family in a position of scrutiny. You know what I mean? Because now who's?
That's my dad.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm 62 years old. 485-6291. That's his number.
I think that's his last name.
You know what I mean? And like I didn't do anything with this. This was just in case, you know, they don't want to come inside and have a conversation with me. Then I got to tell. I didn't even get to that part. Thank God. Usually it's like, you know, because then I got to say like I got to call authorities. I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
And then, or I say like I'm gonna call your mom, sister, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Charlie Kirk thing was crazy.
Yo, when I saw that shot and it was so loud, like to the point where it's like
it looked fake.
It looked fake.
It looked fake.
It really looked fake.
All right, steak son.
No, I'm gonna be. Just give me like a minute to be right there.
Still talking about the Charlie shit.
Yeah, that Charlie shit is crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Like the
Fuck
fact,
that.
bro, and the fact that he literally, bro, jugular, like one
know.
shot.
And there was another shot to them.
I heard that. I saw the other shot, but
Yeah.
it was like that first shot, like
I know.
dropped. Like he's sitting there talking.
Didn't even sound like 2 shots. Too.
No.
That's what was crazy. Had to be like a fucking. He had to be military trained or something.
Oh,
Over
100%.
200 yards.
Yeah.
Over 200 yards is like sharpshooter. in
Yeah.
Military, you know what I mean?
Literally
It's
said
fucking.
minimum 200 yards. And you know, when you're minimum 200, it could be like the JFK thing or whatever. Bro, you don't know how far it was.
Oh yeah.
And you have to be like, I really think it might have been like an ex-military person or someone. And people were saying on the comments, oh, he had this comment or this and that. Bro, no one deserves to get shot for an opinion.
No, not at all. Yeah, especially not someone who's. I mean, no politician deserves it either. But he's not even a politician.
No, he talks to kids about school. Like
at worst, he's rage baiting y'all. You know what I mean? Like,
literally.
who cares?
100%.
I know that was. Yeah, we were when that came up in the office. Everybody was going crazy.
Oh, I know. And it just happened earlier today, right? It was today or yesterday, something like that.
Oh, it's like 4 o'clock or some shit. Oh, yeah. I couldn't even fathom that shit.
Not at all.
I was just happy it didn't happen to I don't know, someone even more important, I guess, which is say, but yeah, you never know. Like any day now, it could just be your last.
Yeah.
And like you said his family was there.
His mother, his wife, and his 2 kids.
That's more than enough.
To be a kid and see your father.
Oh my God.
Just get shot right in front of you.
And you got to be the strong mother and now hide them and fucking get out of there. Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's another traumatizing. I mean, that's way more traumatizing.
No,
than you were gonna do, but that's way
traumatizing.
Damn, bro. And what are you looking for? Where are you looking for work right now? I know ShopRite, Stop and Shop.
I can't do a lot of the. I'm more of like a physical worker. I have to
like your hands.
I'm a hands-on. I'm right now. About tomorrow, I'm gonna look into lumber and all that. So, yeah.
Why don't you? I mean, you ever think about going to trade school? Just doing it.
I wanted to a couple years ago, but they canceled what I wanted to do because I was going in for carpentry, and then they canceled all that shit. Then I ended up just getting into moving and did the moving, and then now it's like I'm to the point where I got to get another job. So if I do want to get an education, I can pay for it.
Yeah, but where are you gonna? Because I was looking at lineman school when I first came home from the military, actually, and that shit was like 35 grand for the 4 months.
That's the thing. That's why I do a lot of like hard blue collar, this, that, because then I get good pays, and each week could be, I could get into HVAC or something, and then each week is like $2 grand a paycheck. Once you get, you're there for like 6 months.
And I feel like back in the day, all of our dads just like met the right guy, just like got a good, hard working job.
They're like, oh, you want to work with us? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and 50 an hour engineer. Funny, bro. You never thought about like going back to school, maybe?
Not really.
No, I don't.
I don't really want to do that personally.
I definitely wouldn't either. You mind if I smoke? You don't care about cigarettes? You want one?
No, I'm good.
No?
Thank you. I got my babies.
Yeah, I saw. What is that? The Tyson?
Yeah.
They're
not bad, but some of them are like starting to blow up.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't get anything right now.
I go to the Vape and Bake right there on Hempstead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's where's that by?
Yeah, right there. You know the Walgreens?
Yeah.
It's across Walgreens.
Okay, all right.
In a small little shopping center.
Is that by the BP gas station by there, or is that a different
there's
one?
a BP gas station right near it. Yeah.
I can't stand those fucking things.
Nowadays I can't either.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I feel like for the most part, we can go back. We could, I could be able to just say like, I had the conversation with him. He's good. He's not gonna do this again. But if you can help me then, since I helped you.
Yes.
You've been on some of these apps. You've seen some things that you didn't want to see that just got sent. I know it happens all the time.
Yeah.
I had Telegram back in the day, you know what I mean? But what have you seen? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, well, a lot of things that I've seen, I've been like,
I know you didn't want to see it, you didn't ask for it. Like, we already tackled that shit.
Guys and shit like that. Like, I'm not into that. And then I've seen like people like ripping like heads off and saying that they're gonna come in my family. So yeah.
Do they charge for those gore videos on there? I know there's not like charging, but there's like the trading world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's something like
almost
that.
Almost like Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
Weirdo. I know you don't do that shit. Like, obviously, we know, like, these types of guys don't do that. You know, these types of guys are just, they're not thinking straight. You know, down on their luck. We know you've been in trouble with the law before, but it was nothing with this shit.
No,
it was
literally like knives, fighting, weed.
Yeah, I've been in trouble for all that. Just never got arrested for it. So it's honestly the luck of the draw. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I could tell that. Like, I'm surprised, like, because I feel like most of the time when I meet someone that got arrested a lot, we were worried because usually those people are erratic. You know, erratic. They act crazy. You know, that's why the cops are called. But like how did each situation go so bad for you? Because you're not crazy, you know what I mean? Or maybe you used to be?
Because I'm Spanish, black, and white.
Okay.
So they see, they ask me, oh, are you Italian or whatever? And I'm like, no. Then they look up my background and everything, and then they're like, all right, well, we're going to do this to you. Really? Yeah.
I asked if you were Italian, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. I mean, look, I love Italians, but I personally would never trade my race for anything else.
No, I respect that too. Yeah, I mean?
I
think everybody should say that.
Puerto Ricans, blacks, whites. Like, I'm really Irish, Welsh, and Scottish, which is the white part. And then I'm African and Puerto Rican. So,
which mom or dad is Scottish?
My mom is all white, and my dad's Puerto Rican and African.
Does your mom last name start with like a Mick?
No.
Okay, I know a lot of Micks and Macs. I recently found out Mick is Scottish.
Mick is Scottish.
And Mac is Irish. Always thought Mick was.
And I got a mix
Irish.
of all three of them.
Really?
Irish, Welsh, and Scottish.
And then you also got
the Spanish and then the black. Yeah. So I'm just literally just a mutt. You know, like.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much.
And when I was younger too, like a lot of that also interacted too, because I was more wild. But by the time I hit 21, even though I did get arrested a couple times after, by the time I hit 21, I was like, I'm not going back and forth with you.
No,
like, you know what I mean? Like I told you, like we could be here for 4 or 5 hours because I'm going at you. Or we could be here for 20, 30 minutes.
20 minutes, have a normal conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I thought I was going to come meet like some pissed off dude.
No.
So, yeah, so appreciate that again. And sorry.
You're good. I appreciate how this is going. And,
no, of course, because this is the real way to solve it. You know what I mean? Because like, you know, you guys, you know, it's not like they need help, but like not necessarily you need help, but you just kind of need to be like told like, yo, bro, like lock in. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Like, don't be, you know, because it's never going to change. These kids are going to stay on the apps.
And they're going to continue for other people. And
there's going to be actual bad people who are on these apps who want the kids for the worst reasons. You know what I mean? Yeah. You were a little skeptical. You were like, I don't know. This is bad. And then you came back. I had faith in you. I was like, yes. Like, I was reading them, and then you came back in, and I was like, and I already knew where it was going to go because it's on my desk. But, you know, as you're reading them, you're kind of like, come on, bro, get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't do it.
It's like that white girl walking into a horror movie. Like, you know, you should
get out. Like, stop being stupid, like type shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you know.
No, like I said, I do appreciate it. It's not gonna happen again. You know, I'm going to be off most of those apps.
And I appreciate you helping us, like telling us what you've seen and shit, because like that's the main thing. Like that's what we really want to get. It's like the people on these apps selling this shit.
A lot of the times, most people too, like they're old guys, and the moment they text you or whatever, boom, now a dick pic, or boom, now they're like bro, like, you know, like that's why I don't do that. Yes, I might talk a little, like flirty, what this, you know, but I'm not sending my dick out. I'm not.
No, yeah.
There's no reason for that.
You did ask. I was confused because you said like, have you ever seen a penis?
Yeah.
And, you know, she's trans.
No, yeah.
So she has one.
She has it. Yeah.
That's what I was.
I was drinking a little too.
Okay, I was about to say.
A lot of things that I was saying was coming from the drunk me, but I mean.
That's also bad though, you know what I mean? Because we can't. Because any man should be able to come home from work or eat a steak and a beer. You know what I mean? That's definitely what you were about to eat with the steak. I actually should. You know, but.
Oh no, but
it wasn't
even beer. I was drinking liquor, and when I drink liquor, I go hardcore. Like I'll drink half a bottle of Hennessy, and I have two versions of me: either I want to go out and fight, or I just want to hold you and cuddle. Yeah. So like,
and I saw the cuddle side. I didn't see no fighting side. Yeah, thank you.
Because that's who I try not to be anymore. Because I know a lot of my friends are like, bro, this dude 99.9% sarcastic. Don't get him that 1% mad. Because that 1% mad is the bad Hennessy version or whatever. Like, I want to be loving. I want to be. There's no reason for that. Unless someone's barging into my house with guns or knives or machetes.
Yeah, imposing like some conflict on your family.
Like a real emergency. Yeah. You know, even like when people come out like and start arguments or whatever, I go out and I talk. Just like how I'm.
And this is great. Yeah.
You know, know, if
this
it
is how
gets
we
to the
always
point,
want it to be.
gets to a point where someone's like, oh, they're grabbing you. Now I'm gonna put my hands up.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. I won't touch you.
100%.
You know?
We've been there too, where we're just trying to talk. That's why we have to have this stupid camera now.
Trust me, I
don't
get
got
it.
YouTube or nothing, bro. Don't worry.
No, I know.
Trust me,
just
you
for your
definitely
job.
never seen me.
I never even like suspected that was gonna happen.
No,
I know
yeah.
it's for your safety mostly.
Yeah, 100%. And so you can also say that I can't say that you did something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, or lie about you.
Yeah, and then that's why I'm honest about like even if the camera wasn't like I'm gonna be honest.
No, I know you were honest with the camera on.
Yeah.
You know, of course you're gonna be honest then.
I just.
Yeah, you're a stand-up dude, bro.
Right before, I don't even know if you had the camera when you were coming up, but like, right, I was like, hey, what's up? Yeah, Vinny. Like,
yeah, you were really cool. There's
no reason for it.
Right off the bat, I was like, great. I was like, awesome.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be easy. What do you think about that whole tariff thing? Were you on the next bars and shit before that?
So when I was younger, I smoked Black and Milds, and it was bad. For a whole year, I did 5 or 6 a day straight.
Black and Milds.
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely Spanish.
Yeah, like that would kill me. Then I went to the mod vapes and all that.
I remember the mod.
Then I went to cigarettes.
Okay.
And then after that, I was like, fuck this. I don't like the smell. I smoked them for a year. I don't like the smell. I mean, after a cup of coffee, nice dinner, like stay.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful
awesome.
taste.
The coffee?
But, yeah, that's the best.
No,
in the morning.
yeah.
And then I was like, I don't like this. So next, Tyson, the Little Diamonds. Like, I've gone through almost all of them. I don't know. I like them better, even though they give popcorn lung in the future.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be going to a place where, like, if I'm in Walmart and I'm like, oh, I want to smoke a cigarette. I can't smoke a cigarette in Walmart.
No, yeah.
Like, my vape, go behind, hit it, put it in my
if
pocket.
you walk out, you come back in, you smell like cigarettes and shit.
That too, and then
I actually got on the tobacco chew in the military.
See, I tried the Zins.
Yeah.
It was like a 3 or 6 milligram. Threw up instantly.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why I don't do those.
Really? That's I was trying those in the military a little bit, but I remember I got caught with them in my mouth one time.
Yeah.
And the fucking sergeant asked me, he was like, said some shit, like, he's like, you want papers or punishment? And I said, like, punishment. And he made me, like, take out the pack and put them all in my mouth. And I had to just keep swallowing the spit for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I threw up. It was bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So that's why I'll never touch another Zen. I want to quit this shit, though. I hate this shit. I hate that I still do this shit.
It's time.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
I'll always smoke weed. I'll always smoke weed.
I slowed down because there was a time, like I said, I was trying to get into like the Coast Guard and stuff.
Okay.
But my sugars were gone, so I did stop. But now it's like once a week I'll have a nice couple joints, call it a day.
Why don't you stick with the smoke instead of the alcohol? You know what I mean? The smoke probably would make you do all this. Make you. I know you don't normally do this, but make you like infringe.
Yeah. The smoking with me, I've done it so long. Like I was 13 when I first started. I stopped really 23. So like it doesn't do anything really.
I know what you mean. It's just kind of there.
And then if I just keep smoking, it's not worth it. Now I'm just wasting money on shit that's not even getting me high. Like the drinking,
like that CBD shit.
See, beers I'm fine with, but me sometimes I'm like, no, I don't need a beer because I could go through a 12, 24 pack and kind of be sober. Sometimes I'm just like, I need to black out and
liquor and beer, 2 different drugs. Yeah. Fucking 2 different.
That's why I'm mostly a beer guy, but when I do drink liquor, then it's like, oh, Vinny's out. Like, so.
Fire.
But I do, like I said, done. I don't want to deal with this again.
No, I don't blame you, brother. So, I mean, you're 27. You're so young. You look good. You're fit. You know what I mean. You could, this is Levittown, bro. The girls aren't, they're not Megan Foxes. You could find one. You know
I
what
have
I mean?
so many plans to leave New York too, because I know a lot of shit is mostly in New York. So it's like bullshit wise, like I don't want to be here anymore. No. You know what I mean? Like I've lived 27 years here.
And when you gotta lie about being yourself and you gotta go through the wrong way of trying to be yourself. You get caught up in situations like this. You wanted to be yourself and experience something that your family is not, they don't know about, what I mean, with this stuff. And you should be able to, you should feel like that you should be able to go do that, even if your family's not cool with it and shit. And when you feel like you got to go through an app like this to hide it and stay secretive. Shit like this happens, you know what I mean? Because only, bad types of people want to hide things, not like somebody who's just doesn't want to, think or afraid of that they're going to disappoint someone. Because you're not, you know what I mean? You're a cool guy. I was about to say, what is that?
Well, my buddy.
You want to answer real quick? You good? Do your thing, bro. I won't say no.
Yeah. I'm about to be cooking dinner. Why? Yeah, no, I'm about to be cooking dinner. I'll call you on Discord or whatever in like 5 minutes.
That's your boy?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. No, I appreciate it. And just last notes, like, so what have you seen on these, or like, do you still know of like any of these guys that have tried trading or like sent stuff out? Because then we can go for them, you know what I mean?
Recently, I mean, if I did have anything off the mind, I would tell you.
No, I appreciate that.
Nothing's coming.
No, I know
You know
what
what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be as best I can.
And I bet on the app before, it's happened before, where someone was like, they said their age and it was too young, and you blocked them, you know, you got rid of them.
Yeah.
You know, what was different this time? Was it just like, you know, the lonely thing?
I think it was the lonely, the alcohol, all that mix. That's
never a good mix.
No, never a
bro.
good mix. Never
Not good at all. Stay quiet for a second. I want neighbors to hear. But yeah. And then, bro, we could have. I mean, I bet you've seen the videos online. You know, like the wrong types of people doing this shit. You know what I mean? They come here, beat you up. You know, throw shit at your window.
Yeah.
You know, thank God we're not them. Thank God you're a cool guy. You don't have to deal with that. But you know, God forbid that happens. You know, it's one of your siblings. You know, they get caught in the crossfires. Or, you know, they got to hear about this every day. You know, I mean, they know who you are. They grew up with you. Like that's, you know, that's their brother Vincent, great guy. You know, why is he dealing with this? Why do I have to hear about this? You know, okay, all right. And yeah, I mean, you really got seriously hurt, bro. You see those videos of like I know the famous ones, the alley-oop smack, where they throw up. The, you know, everybody's seen that one.
Yeah.
Or you know, could have been a bunch of dicks dressed up in fucking Santa suits with YouTube cameras and shit. You know what I mean? And then you probably get on that video and they'd be like, yo, this guy's not even a predator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, when you hear a predator, you think of like the movie. You think of, you know, animals going after the younger, weaker prey. You know, I don't think of you. I don't think of like a chill, nice. What, 5'7", 5'8"?
5'5".
5'5". All right. You can pull off 5'7".
When my boots, yeah, I do.
All right. Yeah.
Right now, I'm just a slides. Like I
works.
said, I'm going to grill. Like,
no, I appreciate
chill.
that, bro.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate that. And yeah, you don't gotta worry about blocking her, deleting nothing.
Well, like I said, I showed you.
No, you did show me that. Yeah,
it's done.
She's not gonna be back on that phone anytime soon.
No.
Thank God you don't gotta deal with that. You know what I mean? You don't got your mom taking your phone. Where'd they go on vacation anyway?
They're on that cruise Carnival. They're going to the Bahamas on a boat, and they won't be back for like 8 days.
Damn, bro, why didn't you go with them?
Because my parents they wanted themselves.
Oh,
Just
okay.
her. I mean, my mom and dad. That was it. They didn't want nobody. Like that's why my siblings and I were here.
They're here. Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah.
And the aunt is your mom's sister?
Yeah.
It's always the mom's sister.
Always
That's like
the
the
mom's
pain in the
sister.
ass.
And she's down the block.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, she
She
lives
lives
down
across
the
the street on like from that light. You go across the street on Red Maple Drive. She's right there.
Really? Yeah, because Red Maple drives by me. Yeah, because when they sent me the address, they're like, I wasn't supposed to do this, and they're like, no, just do it on your way home.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. I checked it out, and I was like, what the f-? You know, it was like 6 minutes from my crib. You know, I mean, not to mention, like, if you were a worse guy, you know, you could see the high school from here.
Yeah,
literally from here.
Oh, I know, 100%.
You know, so that's how I knew you went to MacArthur right away.
Yeah.
I had to drive by my school. And did you do sports in high school?
Baseball for a little bit. I tried out for football, broke my hand, so I couldn't do that. And then I played volleyball and track.
Oh, so you tried a little bit of everything.
Try a little bit of everything, yeah.
I always wish I did cross country. I love
You were a
running
wrestling
now.
kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember that?
I think you know Joby? Joey.
I've heard the name.
Yeah.
I've heard the name.
He's my cousin. He's my aunt's.
Oh, okay. How old is he?
He's like 25.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm a few years younger than everybody.
So he was probably, if anything, you were probably in 9th while he was in 12th. Something
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
That's cool. And you knew, you probably knew like the.
Yeah.
I was sad.
Yeah.
I was actually there that night.
Really?
I was one of the kids that we were involved in the accident. You probably know like.
Yeah, I'm friends with all of them.
Yeah.
They're
Everybody knows
like
them.
my family. Yeah. I've
They're
known
good
them.
people still.
I've known since she was like 5 years old, 6 years old, and then obviously when she was born, he was born, and Alyssa like being 2 years old. Yeah.
Your neighbors call?
No, not that I know of. Hopefully not.
You didn't call, right? Just about it.
All right.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
I just have Vincent here. We talked it over. It's all good. You're not gonna text anyone that's 14 anymore.
Nope.
Not gonna invite them over.
Nope.
Not to kiss or anything, even with consent. But
Nope.
you were gonna give her consent.
Yes.
He was gonna give her consent. And then it's done here. No more 14-year-olds, no
Done,
more 13-year-olds,
over with.
nothing like that.
It's gonna be over.
All right. You're not gonna ask them to kiss anymore.
Nope.
Whoa. What does a look like?
Nope.
You're not gonna tell them about your and how it has to.
Nope.
I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. These are. Can I talk to you over there?
Yeah, why don't you just hang with him?
Yeah, just hang out.
Sorry.
My name is Anthony. We just really doing this, not like part of a group or anything.
Okay.
But I pose as a decoy online,
Okay.
and she's actually 14, but we used the photos of a 22-year-old, my partner, and we met him on the Grindr app where he hit us up. He wanted to. They traded photos real quick. Then they traded numbers. That's when it led over to the numbers. She told him about her real age in the text messages, and he didn't mind.
All right, let's move over here.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah. So these are the start of the text messages.
So this was originally on, it started on Grindr?
Yes, Grindr, and then we
Okay.
switched over to that.
Okay.
And then he did eventually ask for
This
her.
is him or this?
This is us.
Oh, that's you. Okay. So you got the number
Yeah,
from
he gave
him.
us the
He
number
gave the
online.
number and then you started. Okay.
And he did also ask for our Snapchat because he wanted to verify the girl. It was not like he was asking if this was a setup, is he going to get arrested? So he just wanted to verify that the person's real. So we added him on Snapchat too. That's where we got his real name. And he also had his Snap location on, which was he did end up giving the address to us though. At first he said we can't talk, but then obviously he changed his mind.
How old is he?
He's 27. He believes the decoy is a 14-year-old trans girl. I can also create a Google Drive or email everything in order to a certain email if that makes it easier for you guys.
What'd you tell him when you guys showed up? Or when?
Oh, I knocked on the door. He came out. It was peaceful. It was polite. I just asked him to have a conversation. Are you Vincent? He said, yeah.
Okay.
We walked down the block a little bit just to get away from his family. And then he was honest about everything from the start. He tried lying about the age at first, but then he was honest about that. And we have everything on video too. We can send that too.
Okay.
We didn't threaten him.
This is Snapchat? I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's Snapchat.
Okay.
All the Snapchats are here. So these are just, that's how Snapchat works. It's kind of, I could definitely go back in and send you a time lapse of each one.
This is. who
That's
we
the
were talking
decoy,
to?
yes.
Okay. How did you guys know? Like, how did this initiate?
Just on the Grindr app. We just literally post a profile, just 1 or 2 photos, and the decoy gets like 30, 40 hit ups a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even just with the Snapchat, we get like 60 ads a day.
Okay. All right. So let me make a quick phone call, and we will go from there.
Thank you so much.
So there was no actual, obviously that you were the one, or your partner, whoever was the one. Actually,
No actual 14.
So there's no actually 14.
No, everybody's of age. The partner's 22. She's in the car. If you need her ID.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody's here.
Okay. All right. So like I say, yeah. Give me a second. I just gotta make a quick phone call.
No problem.
And then I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you so much.
Yep, you got it.
Let me see the vape. The ones that really like, and then there's the ones who are like, it's like circumstantial. Like, back up a little bit. You're good though. It's like, they were like, or, that kind of, that's why I'm in this. It's the sickness, it's not just, literal sickness. So, huh? We'll keep it low. Yo, Dylan, try to hide the camera from them. Yeah. Oh shit. I don't know. I don't want you to not have a conversation with them. I appreciate that too.
Like I said, bro, I cooperate.
I know. I could definitely say I do really believe it. This needs to get over it. You know what I mean? Appreciate you holding yourself accountable, like man to man, not even like just making the job easy. Because this is more like. So, I just do it because I've had friends and I've seen it too much in my life. Well, hopefully he just ends. Prop it up a little more. I think it's like a little slanted down. Like I said, for whatever happens, so just 100% get over this. Consequences or not, you just hold yourself accountable. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Because you believe in Jesus? It's not going to let you in if you do this, you know what I mean? Matthew 18:6. Can't hurt the innocent ones. Can't stray them. You weren't going to hurt anybody. I don't think you're going to hurt anybody.
I really wasn't even going to go that far.
No, I know. You didn't say anything about going too far, But morally in your heart, you knew it was wrong.
Like you saw,
No, yeah, you did right away. You were like, all right, you had a conversation, You didn't lie about one thing. You didn't lie about one thing, you know what I mean?
I did give go back. I should have just cut it right
You didn't say that at first. I was like, damn, like, and it's like, because once it's on my desk, like, I know that's why it's here. It led there, but so you don't have the traction for children. I know you don't. You know what I mean? What is it? Were you assaulted as a child?
I got beat the hell out of up, but it was nothing like
Nothing. Yeah.
nothing.
It was just the loneliness, the drinking.
That was, like you said, bad combination.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on that app, which is supposed to be for adults.
100%.
That's another thing.
She had to lie to get on there. You know what I mean? But kids do it all the time. I did it as a kid. Yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? Because we were boys, we wanted to get some gas and shit. It was cool back then.
Exactly.
But for even younger boys, younger girls, younger anything, like they're not strong enough. That's why normally I'm a lot more like pissed off. Style. You were so fucking easy to talk to, but I really wish the best from this point on. I really do.
And it's gonna be on that.
I hope so. Might get a little shitty for a little bit. Might have to deal with something, but at the end of the day, you're 27, bro. Move on to this crap.
The best thing would be if I don't have to do that.
I hope so too. Because I feel like you did learn in a way, but with real consequences, real accountability.
No,
you know what I mean? That's really this helps. You're not going. You're going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
You're probably not going to do that. I see guys all the time send like 100 dick pics, do all this crazy shit, tell them they're gonna get them drunk, bring condoms, alcohol, all this shit, and then fucking nothing. You know what I mean? They don't get it. I hope you do hold yourself accountable.
I don't, bro.
as a man, as a Christian?
Yeah, I'm shaking. Look, I'm a man of my word. Like, if I have to deal with shit, I deal with it. Well, I don't shake. Like, I'm shaking.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, any other time, even when I would get arrested or something like that, I'd stand there and whatever, you know? But this, like...
This one probably feels a little more disappointing.
Yeah.
What's your name? Sorry. What's the percent?
15.
I thought this was about to be her. I'm not gonna say shit here. They asked him to walk back to the car. I'm
just gonna tell my brother I got caught with some internet bullshit, man. I was like, we're supposed to look for something.
Yeah, I mean, but you do want to hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, but I'm not telling my family. That's the only thing.
I know it's rough.
If I have to do it out here, yeah.
That's the real accountability. It's something you really don't want to do, but you know, like, because they're gonna keep you in line after. You know what I mean? Like, why did your mom already have your aunt coming here to check on you? Like, when you told me that, I was like,
well, it's because
chill, grown man.
They don't want me having a party.
Were you planning on a party? Were you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, was it tonight?
No.
Okay, Friday. I would have felt bad if there was people here.
Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, that's alright.
Probably still fucking.
I'm probably still.
Probably still gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just she's like, oh, I don't want the house getting burned. I don't want this. I don't want that. Which certain things I understand, but at the same time, like, find people in the backyard.
No,
you know what I mean?
Drinking, chilling in the backyard.
Yeah, there's nothing in the backyard.
Yeah, there's already grass and shit.
Yeah.
It's already dirty.
There's nothing nobody can ruin, and it's like, let's say there's a couple girls that need to use the bathroom. I'll bring them in. Guys, that's outside, but
yeah.
You know what I mean?
in the corner. You got house parties back in the day?
Yeah.
Did you? Recent years?
Yeah.
Might have been to one. I like.
Probably have.
I recognize Bruce Willow. There was so many open house parties back in the day. I always felt bad going to them because you just see the house get destroyed and you're just like,
yeah.
What do? You know, you want to help, but like.
See, I would always have people there to like stop that because I know me. Like.
That's why I like being on the football team.
Yeah.
There's always like the linemen, you know, the cool guys, the big guys.
Exactly.
You know they can go around, right?
Look at this car like in the middle. Park up on the side.
Maybe they're trying to cut it up, finish it, but.
What's the percent?
10.
Cut it for now.
I can't arrest you because I don't have a picture. They're opposing that. Okay, so I'm going to write a report and it's going to be sent to the detectives and then they're going to investigate it further. So you're free to go inside, but just know that might not be open. All right? That's pretty much all I got. I don't have, like I said, if there was a 14-year-old girl here, you wouldn't be sitting there right now. You're not back in the car. Okay? But, you know, you thought you were being set up. You were being set up and you knew what you were doing was illegal. Correct? So, but yeah, so that's, somebody might contact you, you might get a knock on the door, I don't know. But, you know, this is it doesn't end here. We're gonna have to forward things and move forward. So again, I don't know, but you're free to go.
Be smart going forward.
There's a There's a field at the end here. If you guys want to meet us over there, we'll finish,
Yeah, no problem.
we'll finish
Of course.
everything.
No problem.
Yeah, if you go down, go to the end and make a left, you'll see like a handball court.
Okay.
There's a parking lot across the street.
No problem.
We'll just sit in there. I'll write the report up there.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.